Good evening.
Hello.
It's Claire and Dave.
It's Tasty Tuesday.
And here we are again, we are ready to make some delicious food for you tonight. In fact, I'm going to do two such easy recipes that you can do this too with your eyes shut. And one's going to be for tonight and one's going to be for tomorrow.
Oh. And I'm going to make a very simple cocktail for you tonight as well.
So I am using shrimp tonight, but if you are not a shrimp person, you could absolutely substitute chicken with this. But we're going to make a mango chili shrimp and an easy lemon garlic shrimp. So, you ready?
Here we go.
All right. So we're going to start with some shrimp, and I already took the outsides off and let them thaw. And I've divided them. We're not making a complete recipe, but I'll tell you the ingredients for a whole recipe. So we have some shrimp right in here, and we're going to make some sauce to go on this. So what do we need, Dave?
You need 2 large mangoes.
Okay, so I'm going to put mango in here, and I'm just going to put it inside, but I wanted to show you how nicely the serrated peeler works on mangoes. Sometimes I know you think about peeling some fruits and it's almost daunting because they're so thick skinned, but the serrated peeler really works well on that. And you know that the inside has a pit, so you just need to cut around the pit. And I cut around most of it, but and don't cut yourself, okay? So I like to just kind of take little bits out at a time. We used to have a cutter for the mangoes, but we don't anymore. So got just about all this meat off, and you can continue to take it off, but I'm just going to stop there, and we're going to pop this all into our blender. What do we need next?
You need 3/4 cups of chili sauce.
Okay, so 3/4 cup, and what I love about the Easy Read measuring cup is, so the measurements on here, and here, let me show you why. So here's 3/4 cup. Now, do you know what half of that is? Don't tell them.
Okay.
Okay, but if you look over here, it's 180 milliliters, and half of that is 90, and on here it says 6 tablespoons. So I know that I have the exact amount that we need. Okay?
Tablespoon of lime juice.
Lime juice. All right, we're going to use the citrus peeler, and we are going to cut this in half. We're using lemons and limes tonight. So how much of that?
1 tablespoon.
Okay, so I'm going to use about half. Okay.
You're going to do the same with the lemon, or lemon's for the next one? Never mind. Tablespoon of honey.
All right. So I've got that measured out. We're going to put that in. Okay.
And a 1/3 cup of fresh chopped cilantro.
All right, so we have some cilantro here. And if you don't like the cilantro flavor, don't put it in, but it really does add like that tropical taste. So just going to snip. And it is okay to get some of the stem in with cilantro. I'm just going to do a couple more snips. Is that it?
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to put the lid on the blender, and we are going to grind this up. That was about 12 seconds. And I am going to just take some of this. Lots of different flavors going on in there. And we are just going to put about, it calls for about half a cup with a couple pounds of shrimp. And we're just going to let them marinate in that for about 10 minutes. And then what you can do when you're done is put them on the skewer, and you can do this on the grill. We're gonna do these in the air fryer tomorrow, and all we're gonna do is put these on here. We'll slide these through, and I don't know if you know this, but you can put them right onto this, and they will be done in the air fryer in about 2 to 4 minutes. So we'll have skewers tomorrow. So that's the first easy recipe. We're gonna let that marinate. I'm gonna pass that over. All right, and we are gonna get our other recipe going. I'm gonna turn this on. Okay, so what ingredients do I need for this one?
You need angel hair pasta.
All right, and I already went ahead and cooked that up. If you guys are in a real rush to make a meal, if you get the angel hair, it's a little bit thinner than regular spaghetti, but it cooks super, super fast. So that'll cut off a couple minutes. And I went ahead and I put them in the insulated bowl, and you can see how steamy hot this still is. So I'm letting this sit in here, and I'm gonna add just some lemon, garlic, some of our seasoning. I'll put that over, and I added a little bit of butter in here also, because we love pasta.
With butter.
With butter. Okay, what's next?
Next, we have a 1/4 cup of butter.
Okay, so
Divided.
Divided. Okay, so we are gonna go ahead and we're gonna put some butter right in the bottom of our non-stick stainless, and we're just gonna let that go ahead and start melting. I do like to put this on top, and it prevents the spatter. It's a splatter screen. I really like to use that when I'm cooking, but this does have a lid too. Okay?
4 teaspoons of minced garlic.
Okay, so we're gonna take some garlic, and I don't do this very often for you guys, but we are gonna take this garlic, and I'm just gonna use 2. Oops. We're gonna take the peeler, and this works great for Kraft, I can't even think of it, Kraft caramels, and works super easy. So you're just gonna see my hand here. So we're gonna roll, and it takes the peel off. Put this one back in. Can you see that took that peel right off of there? And instead of minced, we are going to slice our garlic tonight. And we're gonna put it in our garlic slicer. So this reminds me of the peelers, or the pencil sharpeners that we had as kids. And we're just going to slice this up just like that. And we're gonna cook the butter and the garlic together and add just a little bit of salt. And then when we come back, we should have this just about ready to go. I'm gonna throw the shrimp in just at the very end when this is ready and sauteed, and then we'll add a little bit of lemon in there also. All right? So I'm gonna pass it on to you, Dave.
Oh, you are? Okay.
I am.
I wasn't expecting that right out of the gate. Okay, tonight I'm going to make a toasted almond cocktail for you. It is a cocktail that involves 2 liqueurs. One of them is amaretto. The other one is a coffee liqueur. Very, very, very tasty. You make it in a shaker. So I am going to add, each one of these cocktails has 1.5 ounces of each of these liquors in it. So I'm going to make 2 of them because Claire wants one too. So I'm going to put 3 ounces of amaretto. And 3 ounces of a coffee liqueur. I've got this imported coffee liqueur from Mexico. You could use Kahlua. That would work as well. All right, so again, 3 ounces of the coffee liqueur. And then to that, we are going to add 2 ounces per drink of cream. You can use heavy whipping cream, regular cream. You could use a milk if you wanted to do that. So I'm going to add that in there as well. One thing I failed to do was put ice in my shaker. I'll do that right now. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm right back. Okay, and we're going to shake that up. Make sure it's mixed nice and well. Claire, can you get those 2 cups out of the fridge, please? All right, so we have a toasted almond cocktail. I'm going to pour it over a couple of glasses here. You might be saying to yourself, hey Dave, that's just like a White Russian. Well, basically it is a White Russian, except you're replacing the vodka with amaretto. And that's pretty much all there is to it. A toasted almond cocktail with coffee liqueur and amaretto. Isn't that good?
This is a good one.
And that's a very cold night, but this is still very tasty.
Really good.
I happen to have some extras here.
Oh, perfect.
Woo-hoo. All right. Okay, I'm going to go back over to Claire.
All right, and when you're cooking with shrimp, you know it doesn't take very long to cook it all. In fact, I couldn't wait, and so I put a piece of shrimp into one of the prep bowls, and I put some of the seasoning on it, some of that lemon garlic. And you know, it was done in like about 6 seconds. It popped, and it turned pink. It was like a science experiment. It was so cool. So these are just about ready. You can see that browning. I was going to say you could smell it, but you probably can't. I also have in here, in the micro cooker, we just cooked up some broccoli. So we're going to open up the pasta, and we're going to scoop. Do you mind just kind of mixing that together?
Yep.
It's so good. Now I'm going to go ahead, pour some lemon on here. I'm turning off the heat. And I'm going to do a little extra lemon, really like lemon, with my shrimp. You just don't want to cook your shrimp too long because otherwise it gets rubbery. Oh, yum.
Oh, yum.
All right.
Okay, so you want the broccoli in here then?
Yep, we're going to scoop that on top.
I don't know if you can see her. I'm going to move this over here.
There you go. All right. Yum. Put that around, and then we'll go ahead and place our shrimp on here, like so. And you have 2 suppers ready in just a couple minutes. And they're both going to be absolutely delicious. So I'm going to scoop these on, and then I'm going to pour that extra juice right on top since it's butter and garlic. All right, and there you go. So thanks for joining us tonight.
Yes, you guys stay warm. It's going to be chilly tonight.
It is. I'm just going to garnish with a little bit of parsley over the top, and we'll take some pictures, and then we are going to eat.
We are.
All right.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
See you next week.
Have a good night.